Huge shout out goes out to our current channel members. If you're interested in gaining a channel membership, then feel free to head over to my channel profile and click the join button. Also, we do have a Ninjago Discord server. It's a great way to communicate with myself and many others. For more details on that, click the very first link at the very top of the description of this video.
So hello there everybody, and welcome back on in to the channel for a new video, and a pretty controversial one that has caused actually some debate in the community recently. And that much is absolutely for sure, because this all stems from something that was on my mind a few days ago now, as of the time of me recording today's video at least, and definitely by the time that you guys are actually seeing today's video. As well, there was a thought that I had regarding the Wild Brain era for Ninjago, and essentially I'm going to cut straight to the chase here. I said something along the lines of, quote, you could go from season 10 and just skip straight Dragons Rising and honestly not miss much at all. You could do that and things in Ninjago would make a lot of sense. And yeah, that was a take I personally saw, and then I kind of reiterated it on my Twitter and just spoke about the fact that I actually agree with this, and that the person that originally said that statement, well, they're not really wrong in the slightest. To which I got a lot of mixed responses, to say the least. Because while there were definitely a whole ton of people that did agree with me in some capacity, well, you best believe that there were also a lot of other people that just simply didn't agree and saw a different side of things. And that is exactly what I would like to talk about with all of you here today, because this is a very controversial opinion, in my personal opinion. Again, yeah, this is a very interesting topic to go ahead and discuss. And again, I just want to start today's video off by saying that there is absolutely some merit to this statement to begin with, because think about it. What really happened between season 10 and, you know, Dragons Rising that actually matters, that you need to actually keep up to date on all things Ninjago? Well, there's not really all that much to it in the slightest. In fact, if you're looking at it from that particular perspective, hate using this word, but you could consider the Wild Brain era to be kind of filler. Again, it's not actually filler because it's all entirely canon and this stuff actually has a place in Ninjago's history, but you guys get the point, right? You could theoretically skip all of that. You could skip Crystalized, you could skip Prime Empire, you could skip Master of the Mountain, all of that, and things would still make sense. And right, I've seen this take, the opposite take, that, well, it doesn't matter because that's kind of the whole point of Ninjago, to which, yeah, I do agree partially. I just think that having such disconnected stories over and over again in that way definitely does lean more towards being badly written in some regards, anyway, in some different perspectives, I suppose. And I think that that is genuinely a legitimate problem, even if it is apparently the point of Ninjago, but that statement alone doesn't really make sense to me. But still, I do not have a problem with some seasons feeling disconnected. For example, Prime Empire, I actually kind of like having a few stories just kind of be their own self-contained thing, but when every single season is like that, it just turns into like an average kids show, Teen Titans Go sort of situation where every episode is entirely random, disconnected, and it doesn't make much sense. In the space of Ninjago, I'm not too sure that really should be a thing. I think Ninjago is a little bit different in that sense, to the point where it actually almost benefits from being connected, or at least most of the time it does. And again, I'm just not really the biggest fan of that. I just wish there was more actual importance from the Wild Brain seasons, because I think that it was honestly a great collection of different seasons, but now, on top of the fact that they were already pretty hated, they're just going to be entirely overlooked from this point onwards because of the fact that Dragons Rising seems to be very connected to each other, and I'm sure that all of the seasons we get after season 1 are going to be very much connected, and I'm just not too sure how to feel about that, to be quite honest with all of you. I think it would just be better to have seasons feeling a little bit more connected, and again, even if some seasons are going to be more disconnected and are going to be more of their own self-contained thing, you know, just don't have every single season following that same route. And I think that basically does sum up my thoughts on this. Again, this is a very controversial opinion, in my opinion as well, from what I've personally seen. So I'm sure that a lot of you down below in the comments are going to both agree and disagree with me. Just remember to keep it civil down there. Let's have a conversation regarding this and see where things go from there. But overall, that is basically going to cover it for today's video here. So I hope that you guys did all enjoy this video here, but with all of this being said, again, that is basically going to cover it from me here, so hopefully you guys did all enjoy it. Feel free to leave any of your own thoughts on all of this down below in the comments. I would love to hear your own thoughts regarding this. If you did enjoy this video, please do leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel for more, and hit that notification bell so that you behind the screen there, yes, you there, I'm looking right at you, can keep up to date on all things Ninjago here on the channel. And with all of this being said, I will catch you all very soon for a new video. Well, goodbye everybody. See you all very soon.